Good afternoon, good evening to you, Dr. Rajeshwari Rapata, my friend in Mumbai. I'm so delighted to meet you again on this red couch today. And I just wanted to quickly mention we met about a year ago in an online workshop you were invited to by one of my clients. And you have such a beautiful way to tell stories, explain to people, what is important to you, that I really thought it would be great to have you on this couch. And you also do a lot on the internet already. Yeah. So really good to have you here. Welcome.
Hi, Angie. It's so nice to be here on your Red Coach Talks. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah, so why don't you just start with explaining to our audience why you do what you do? What's your big story behind it?
So it goes this way that I'm already a homeopathic doctor. I've been a professor and I've been training medical students and doctors. I do the hospital trainings too. Well, I have started means homeopathy in every house. So this initiative came upon me as my brainchild when there was a sudden event in my life when I found that the emergency medicine and homeopathy has to be introduced to every house where people can work as the soldiers, where critical conditions can happen in any house and they will be well prepared and skilled. So that's how it started. So that's what I'm doing right now, apart from my practice.
Wonderful. And how did you get to, from where you were to where you are today? What's your secret?
My secret is dedication, hard work, and belief in myself. These three things are important for a person to be in whatever stage he is right now. And that worked for me.
That sounds really great. I can totally buy into the dedication and hard work part. And I know how important it is to believe in yourself. And I always think I'm my biggest critic. Like, the person that corrupts me the most is myself. It's sitting in my head. So you can
Exactly.
probably relate.
Exactly, I can relate it because me too have the same thing, like contemplation and being the critic for what I'm doing. I'm in one sense a great perfectionist too.
Uh-huh.
It may be a part of my strength, but sometimes it is my weakness too.
Yeah, yeah.
And that I realize.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. And I remember also this was a topic we discussed in the early days when we talked to each other.
Yeah.
That sometimes we just need to accept that things will never be perfect. Even, the things that we bring out, that the things we produce, that they should basically be good enough. But
Yeah.
perfect is not possible because you
Not
just run
possible.
yourself thin if you do that. Yeah. Wonderful. And now, a lot of our viewers are women or entrepreneurs, digital nomads who consider starting their own business. Some of them are also looking for a job, like a full-time job. But you have also experience, you've been self-employed for a long time. So what do you think, apart from what you already mentioned, what do you think is a key trade or something that you wish to share with the people who follow in your footsteps?
So I would like to say that uh, doing job is one of the very important step to success or to
Mm-hmm.
become what you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody need not start to become an entrepreneur from the first step itself.
Mm-hmm.
So being in a job, having an experience in whatever I did all these days, really got into me what I'm doing today.
Mm-hmm.
So that experience plays a very important role. I'm a great observer too. So whenever I'm working, I'm not just working. I observe the people around me, I observe my boss, I observe my management committee members, and I observe every single thing they do and how they respond to us. So that played a very important role in what I'm doing today. So it's not just a 9 to 5 job, but it's a 24/7 thing which I just revolves in my head. So that's what is very important. So while we are into an entrepreneurial journey or going for a startup or something, we need to remember those are our peers for whom we were working,
Mm-hmm.
and that plays a very important role.
Yes, yes. That is so interesting. So you could almost say, like, being in a professional role is like a boot camp for starting a business. Because then, you know, I mean, my conviction is like when you start a business, you have a learning curve that is absolutely steep. You learn so many things that you never had to learn in a corporate environment or even in a healthcare environment where you work, because usually, you have people working for you, helping you on certain areas or in certain areas, and then suddenly you have to do everything, including IT support, for example. You have to become your own IT support, yeah? Or yeah, you have to learn writing skills, or suddenly you have to be on social media. So there's so many things that you probably didn't have to do before. But I agree with you. This the basics that have been set over, let's say, 20 years of professional working life, they help you digesting all of these things. And I also really like what you said about observation and looking at role models and what they do, and how you can learn from them. That's wonderful. When I just mentioned social media, I know you're pretty big on Instagram, but is that your favorite social media channel, or do you have another one? And if so, why?
Yeah, I was more into social media. I can say right from 2006 or so, I was first on Orkut. And from then onwards, when Orkut stopped, I was on Facebook and then on Instagram. So recently, my most favorite social media channels are Instagram and LinkedIn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. And what was the first one you mentioned? Sorry, there was a slight interruption.
it was Orkut, if you know it.
Orkut. I
It
heard
was
of
the
it,
first.
but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
But we had a thing in Germany called Xing. So that
Hmm.
was the German version of LinkedIn. So, and I was, I think, one of the first people on that one, like in 2003, because I always believed in the power of networking. Yep,
Mm.
as the
Yeah,
two of
me too.
us, for example. So that was, I think, it just attracts people like you and me who like to be connected with people across the world, etc. Wonderful. And is there anything else you would like to share today with our audience?
Yeah, for me, my Ghar Ghar Homeopathy initiative is what I'm looking forward for, and I have started my own startup like the Art of Healing Gurukul, where I'm putting up online courses,
Uh-huh.
which includes the advanced human anatomy course and the basic human anatomy course. And this course is for the medical students and those health enthusiasts like gym trainers and pilot trainers, yoga trainers. All these people need to know what their body is about.
Mhm.
Uh, it's a very important part of their professional life. And this course I'm introducing online very soon.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So you're probably crazily busy. Would that also be a course for some of my colleagues? Like I, for example, have an education in body-oriented coaching, where, we introduce relaxation methods to our clients, a lot of body work as well to basically, get away from stress levels, but
Yeah.
also for mental health reasons. So would they also profit from your program?
This program is basically for the medical students.
Mm-hmm,
Apart from these two courses, I will be introducing the yoga techniques, the meditation, the Raj
mm-hmm,
Yoga meditation, which I
mm-hmm,
have practiced since last 20 years through Brahma Kumaris. So
mm-hmm.
that I will be introducing. Apart from that, personal grooming programs for men and women,
Mhm.
And many such courses are in the line and they'll be soon introduced.
Good.
I'm
So let
also
us,
thinking of
yeah.
German and Spanish classes, online classes with assistance of some people.
Okay, well, let us know when this gets more concrete, so then we can also send it around for to our audience. Wonderful. Rajeshwari, as usual, it was really nice talking to you, and I wish you a wonderful weekend in Mumbai. See you
Hi,
soon.
nice. See you soon. Thank you.
Bye bye.
It was so nice talking to you.